side. Let me share the screen, guys. Okay, so just a minute, let me put charging. Right, okay, fine. So assignment for tomorrow, Muthu. Yeah, I'll tell you, Muthu. You have to patch. That is the main assignment. Okay, right. Okay, let me go with this. And yes, in the screen, I have to tell one important point, guys. Say for example, in your machine, okay, in your Windows machine, you have two SQL Server instances with the same version. Okay, you have two SQL Server instances with same version. One SQL Server 2017 is running under RTM. One SQL Server 2017, okay, running with the CU26. Now, as both are not applied patching with the latest CU27, both are eligible to. Yes.
Sorry to cut you down. Like, is it possible to have two instances with the same version? So if you try to install other version, like it will ask to repair or reinstall, right?
Why like that? You can happily install 50 instances. How it will ask repair or reinstall? You can install multiple instances in a single machine.
Same SQL server,
Same
not
SQL server,
SSMS.
same SQL servers only. That's what. Why?
Okay.
Then what is this 50 number?
Yeah. Okay.
What is that number 50? We can install 50 instances. That might be a same version. That might be a different version. It won't ask number. It won't ask if you're installing one more same version. It won't ask repair or reinstall. Okay. It won't ask number.
Sure.
Until 50 instances you can install. Okay. Right. So two instances with same version. One is running on RTM, another one is running already patched with CU26. So if I am patching with CU27, both instances are eligible to patch. Agree or not agree?
Yes.
Right? Clear, right? This point
Shanma,
is clear, right? Yes.
For 2017, there is no CU26 exists, right? They are releasing CU27 only. So before will they release 26?
There is no 26. Without 26, they directly release it 27.
I mean,
it is not there.
But
it's not there. That's what I'm saying.
What is this?
Initially, they are releasing 27. That is the first one.
No, can you see? See, initially not. See, you have to read from below. It was released in 9th September, 14th September. Sorry, it was released 27th October. Okay, CU25, CU24, 23, 22. You have to read from, okay, bottom to top. So you cannot. You are just looking on the top, huh? No, you have to see this was
No.
released.
I just looking. I'm not checking this version. I'm just checking that initially that.
Here it will show you the latest CU only here. Once you click on this link, you can see all the updates. CU 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Okay, like this you can see. In the meantime, you can see security update for CU 22. Okay, so you can see the year, months also. This is released in the July. This is released in the September 2021. This is released in the October 2021. Okay.
Okay.
So
I
without
just saw that
CU26, how can they go to CU27? Then they can name it as 26 only, right? Okay, fine. No issues. Okay, so in this case, guys, both are eligible to patch. Agree or not agree? In this case, both instances are eligible to patch, right? Agree? So in the screen, this is instance screen, instances. If you have multiple instances, you can see all the multiple instances here. If they are eligible, you can see check mark. If it is already patched, so in the same scenario, once one CU17, sorry, one SQL Server 2017 is already patched with CU27. Okay, then it will show you in this list, but it won't allow us to check or to uncheck. Why? Because that is already patched. Like this, the option will be grayed out, guys. Is it clear? Nothing. If it is already patched, it won't allow us to select or unselect. It will be grayed out. Can I unselect this option? It was grayed out, right? I cannot unselect this option, right? Shade features. Agree? In the same way, if I have multiple instances in the same machine, if both are eligible, you can see two checkboxes. If both are eligible to patch, you can see two checkboxes. You can patch both instances at a time, or you can patch one instance at a time. You can uncheck the other instance, guys. Shravanti, can you share your screen if possible? Is it
How to
possible?
identify which version it is?
That
Like
you have
if there
to
are
check
5
before
instances.
connecting. You have to check in the SSMS. Okay, if it
Yes.
is not eligible, you cannot see here. Let me give you permission, Shravanti. Shravanti is having two instances. Okay, let me stop sharing. I'll show you that one. Okay, in case if you are still confusing, I just want to show you that one. You can share your screen, Shravanti. Simply, if both are eligible, you can see two instances. How many? See, not only two, you have 4 instances with same version. All 4 are eligible to patch. Then you can see 4 instances in that screen. Okay, and then what happened is either you can select all the 4 instances at a time to patch, or you can select a specific instances to patch. If another instance is running with a different version, it can't show you on that screen. Okay, clear? Shravanti, please open that server. Connect to that VM, Azure VM. You have Azure VM, right?
Yes.
You're patching, but why for shared features is showing tick mark. Okay. So you have to patch specific features and shared features also. It's not like for specific features you can patch, shared features you cannot patch. By default, shared features are also going to be patched with the specific instance. Shravanti, you just shared only Teams window, not the whole screen. I can see your
1 minute,
Teams.
1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah. No problem. Take time. In case if you have anything open, close it. In the meantime, let me check. Okay. Any Google image. It's both default instance and named instance. Of course, Joel. No issues. It's not depends on default and named instance. It's completely depends on patched or not patched. If it is patched, the checkbox will be grayed out. You cannot uncheck. If it is not patched, if it is eligible for patching, it will be the checkbox will be allow us to check or uncheck.
Can you see my screen now?
1 minute. Let me check. Yes, I can see your screen. Just open the patch. The patch file you have, right? It was deleted or it was there?
I need to check.
No problem. Just go to downloads and check it. If it is not there, we'll see tomorrow. Okay, not an issue. You can directly open the patch file. Okay, let it be. You can directly check the patch file downloads. Yes, it's there, right? Open the patch file, first one. Right click, run as administrator. Anything, any file is fine. No issues. Both are same only. Shravanti is having 2 instances in her machine. Okay, 2 instances are there. Both are SQLs are 2017 only. Now you can see Shravanti is already patched. Patched, right, Shravanti?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now you can see you cannot patch anything now. Why? Because both are already patched. If any of the instance is not patched, then you can select that instance and you can patch it. If both are already patched, you cannot patch anything. Means both instances are already patched. Okay, I'll show you that screen. Then I'll continue with my screen, guys. Nothing to worry. Just 5 minutes. Okay, just bear for 5 minutes.
I think it will take 2 minutes. 2 minutes or
Okay,
1
it
minute.
will take 2 minutes. Okay, done. Fine. Okay. Fine. I accept. Yes. Okay. If you see here, guys, there are 2 instances. One instance name is school1. Second instance name is default instance MS SQL Server. Okay. So if you see here, both are grayed out. All checks are grayed out. She cannot select any of the checks. Agree? Why? Because the reason is, I want to say both instances are already patched. So in this case, she cannot patch the instance again. This is how to identify whether patched or not. Of course, you can directly connect to the SSMS and you can check it, sir. Is this the only way to identify whether patched or not? No. You can directly connect to this, both the instances in the SSMS. You can check the build number. You can run command, select at version. It will tell you whether it was patched or not. Okay. So, but if you see like this, sir, I'm getting like this, sir. Sometimes people will, okay, send me the screenshot, sir. While patching, I'm getting the screen like this. So that is not an error. That's already patched with the latest current patch level or the one which you are using. Clear, guys? Any issues, any doubts, please? Is it clear? Guys, is it clear? Please let me know. Okay, I
Yes,
don't know whether
yes,
you are
sir.
able to.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Please,
sir.
okay, it's clear, right? Okay, Srivanti,
Yes.
thank you so
Yeah.
much. Okay, you can stop sharing. So that is how, if it is already patched, then you don't get chance to patch the server again. Simply it will be grayed out. Okay, patching multiple SQL servers. Okay, so let me go to images. Might be I can show you the images. Let me show you. Okay, the same screenshot I just want to show you. Okay, that's fine. Why to waste the time this time? Okay, let me go again. So if it is already patched, it will be grayed out, guys. You cannot see. If it is not patched, it will allow us to select or unselect. If you have multiple instances are not patched, you can select whatever instance you want to patch, or you can select all the instances, so that it will patch all the instances at a time, but not parallelly. First, it will patch one instance. Once it was completed, it will patch the second instance. Okay. Now let me go to next. And it will check the, there are some checks it will run before patching. Okay, before initiating the patching, some checks will run. So I'll show you that checks. Restart computer check is one check. If the restart computer check is failed, it won't allow us to patch. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to simply restart your computer, and again you have to come back to patch. That's why it's always recommended, okay, to patch your SQL server. I mean, like, to restart your Windows server before patching and after patching. So this is how you will screen. This is the end screen, last screen, final screen. Action is equal to patch. You can simply click on update button. So the patching will start, guys. Once patching is started, you can see right now, this is the, this is running under RTM, right? Once patching is successfully completed, tomorrow I'll show you. Okay. If you want, you can disconnect, or if you wait for 5 minutes, I'll show you. Okay. The number will be changed to the latest CU. Okay. The latest CU number is, you can see here in the Google, you can see the latest CU number. See, this is the one, 14.0.3421.10. Your number will be changed. That 1000 number will be changed to 3421, and that 169, I guess, right? 169. Yeah, 169 will be changed to 10. Okay, the third part and fourth part will be changed from 1000.169 to 3421.10. Okay, that is how you can identify whether your SQL server is patched or not. And of course, you can run, select at version. You can see 2017 RTM in the brackets CU 2017. You can see. I'll show you. It will take 5 to 10 minutes. I guess hardly 5 minutes, guys. It won't take much time. As
So-
it is Azure VM, it won't take much time. Yes.
Shanmugh, for this patching, we have not
See
shut
here. 1
down.
minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. See here. I haven't shut down the SQL server. See here, it was stopped automatically. During patching itself, it was stopped automatically. You can see the red button here. Okay, during patching, your SQL server will reboot multiple times automatically. So that's why patching is a downtime activity. Yes, sir. You're asking one doubt.
So that is what, like, we have not shut down the SQL server, but
Mm.
if in case, like, there will be a chances, like, any user is not informed, we have informed everyone, but we miss someone, or someone forget about, like, that today's patching, and they start working on that. So is there any problem? Miss, like,
Yes,
that session will be get disconnected, or
of course.
the patching will get have any issue?
Patching won't be impacted. Here, patching won't be impacted. Simply server will be stopped, right? That user will be impacted. The sessions of user will be impacted. Patching won't be
So it
impacted.
is not the case like some files are getting used or
No,
some files
nothing
are
like
getting
that.
accessed.
No.
This patching it
Before
will fail.
actually, if you see now one screen came, files are in use. You will get one screen, files are in use. Like in that screen, it will show you SSMS is open in use. No problem. You can happily proceed. Okay, why? Because it is going to restart, right? All the processes will be closed. So
Okay.
in that case, the user will be impacted, not the SQL Server patching.
Okay.
Shanmugh, in that scenario, the better we can stop the SQL servers, right? We cannot use it, right?
No,
So now
not
we
like
are
that. See
opening.
here. See, I have a quick question. Can I patch the stopped instances? The SQL Server
Yes, we
instance is
can.
stopped, but can I patch it, or we can only patch the running instances?
No, we can patch
Tell me, guys. I need
because
answers from everyone. Yes or no? I just need answers in the chat box. Yes or no? Can we patch the stopped instances? I have two instances. One is stopped state, another one is running. While patching, if I select both instances, both will be patched, or only the running one is patched and the stopped one is won't patched.
You cannot patch the stopped one because you can't log in into the server, right?
Server means Windows Server or SQL Server.
SQL Server.
Is it mandatory that I have to log into the SQL Server before patching?
No, we can patch the stopped instance also because it is not mandatory to like all the installed instance to be in the running state, right?
Yes, the answer is yes, you can patch the stopped instances also. Okay, so just to show you, I logged into the server just to show you the bill number and all. Okay, it's not mandatory that I have to connect to the server, then only I have to patch. See here, I did not started the SQL server. After patching is completed, it was started automatically. Okay, so it's not mandatory that the server should be up and running while patching. Even though the server is down also, it will allow us to patch. If you select that stopped instances also will be patched automatically. And you can see all the components are successfully patched, right? Click close. Now just refresh this. Now you can see 1000.169, right? Just refresh it. It will be changed to 3421.10. And again, here you can see RTM, right? And here you can see 1000.169, right? Refresh it, re-execute the command again. Okay, you can see RTM on top of that CU 2017. This is how you can see whether your SQL server is patched or not. While patching, one database will play a crucial role. Which database?
resource.
Why guys, why you are unable to answer this question? While patching, one system
Master
database
database.
will play a crucial role. Which system database will play a crucial role?
MSDB.
Resource.
MSDB. Tell me all the system databases: MSDB, ResourceDB, MasterDB, ModelDB, TempDB. Guys, tell me the answer in the chat box. I want to see the responses. Tell me, this is the last question, then we can close it. Patching is already done, completed, so no issues. Tomorrow I'll tell you how to remove the patch, and we are going to discuss remaining precautions also. It will take at least 20 minutes to discuss all the precautions. So tomorrow I'll tell you the remaining precautions. Okay, and tell me guys, which database will take a crucial role in while patching the SQL server? Tell me guys, tell me. Don't have time. You can disconnect once the answer is discussed. Tell me. Done. Master and TempDB Jayant. Okay. Satish Master, Kishore Master, Abdul Master, Raviteja Resource. Come on guys. Chandrakant Resource, Dinesh Master. Just have a try. At least yesterday we have already discussed, but don't know how many of you remembered or not. But okay. So what I'll do, just that's it. Anyone is going to give the response? And let me check. Kusuma Resource, Kusuma, Raviteja, Chandrakant, Nokraju, Babu, Daniel. You all will get a reward point, sir. Okay, all these 6 people will get reward points. Okay, Your answer is correct. Resource database is going to play a crucial role. Your version is going to be changed based on your resource database. Yesterday we discussed. Someone yesterday answered also resource database. Once you patched your SQL Server, the resource database version is going to be changed. Resource database will play a crucial role in patching your SQL Server. Okay, clear? Right, that's it for today, guys. If you have any questions, you can ask me tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll connect at 7 a.m. sharply. Okay, okay, 1 minute, just 1 minute. Let me Babu Nokraju, let me note down. Okay, these people I have to give the points. Babu Nokraju, Chandrakant, Raviteja. Okay, and Kusma, right? Babu Nokraju, Chandrakant, Raviteja, and Kusma. Babu Nokraju, Chandrakant, Kusma, Raviteja. Any other one is missing? Resource database answers. Let me check in. That's it. You can disconnect, guys. You can disconnect, please. Thank you all. Tomorrow we'll connect. Daniel. Okay, Daniel also. That's it, guys. Okay, thank you all. Tomorrow we'll connect at 7 a.m. Okay, done. Okay, thank you. Bye.